Welcome to the Stephen Hartmann Podcast. What's the show? No one knows. Who am I? Who cares? Let's start the show.
Hell yeah. What's up, people? Happy 4th of July. I am your host, Stephen Hartmann, coming to you from my semi-studio. I got it set up the other day. Got the mounts and everything set up. I got a nice little desk here. I'll probably put the picture on here at some point. I think it looks great. But we'll need to work on being able to turn shit down when I want to. All right. Anyway, happy 4th of July, guys. What's up? Hope everybody's having a safe 4th. So far, I haven't heard too much, but it's still, I don't know, about a half an hour before it's dark here. So we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to get up on the roof and take some video because they're supposed to be doing some fireworks really close by. So I'm hoping it looks pretty cool. And I might upload it onto my channel later or whatever. So keep an eye out for that. But anyway, you may hear some music in the background. I'm not sure because our dog Opie doesn't really like fireworks. So we turn the music up so he feels more comfortable. It kind of works, I guess. I don't know. We thought about buying one of those Thunder Buddies or whatever, but from what I heard, a lot of people say they kind of work, I guess. I don't know. I hear a lot of mixed reviews. So I'm just I don't know. Is it really worth the $40 for, a sweater? We already have a sweater for him. So I don't know. We tried putting a sock on him last night. That was pretty funny. It kind of seemed to work, but he just did not like it on at all. So, but that's the only bad thing about the 4th. Our dog Opie hates it. The other two, they can give a shit less. They're like, what? There's stuff going on? They don't give a shit. But for some reason, Opie just does not like that popping. Even when we're doing fires or anything like that, if the wood pops, he goes running. He just does not like that shit for some reason. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to get up on the roof later, try to get some video. So that's about all I'm doing for the 4th. Unfortunately, Julia had to work tonight, so she did not get to enjoy any holiday at all. So bummer there. Kind of shitty. She's been working there so long, you figure they'd give her the holiday off, but nope. Kind of shitty bosses, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, segue into sports. Yay, everybody's favorite. Yes, it's sports day. So fucking I gotta talk about my Suns, man. First time CP3's into the finals. I'm happy for that dude. He's been through so much, and everywhere he's been, he's just made the teams way better. So it's kind of nice to see him finally get a chance to win some shit. He was with the Clippers back in the day. They were title contenders. When he was with Houston, that was the only team that really had a chance to beat the Warriors, and they almost did. Well, injuries and shit, of course, and James Harden kind of seems to just kind of fuck playoffs up. So, but it's really nice to see Chris Paul getting a chance to win a title, man. And we're playing the Bucks, and they don't have their star. So I just gotta say, it's looking good. I think I'm still gonna say we win it in 6, just to be safe. I am pretty impressed with the way the Bucks have played without Giannis or whatever the hell his name is. Antetokounmpo. I probably just fucked that up hardcore. But I don't think he's coming back. I'm pretty sure he has a pretty serious injury, so I don't think we'll see him back for the series. So we'll see. It kind of seemed like they were playing a little more team ball, so it was interesting. I was really surprised they beat up the Hawks. And of course, the one time I go with the Hawks, they lose. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. But Hey, I don't know, man. It looked like they kind of just gave up the last two games. Like they were not playing like they had been playing all year. So I don't know. Like it's still pretty interesting. It's a bunch of young dudes. Well, I guess it's not a bunch of young dudes because they got like fucking Brooke Lopez and shit. His ass is old. But the Bucks, they have a pretty interesting team without that star. They kind of have to play more solid basketball. So they could be a threat. But I still like to think that we are the way better team. And the Suns, like I said, win in 6 at least. And that'll be fucking awesome, man. Like I said, I I don't know. I haven't been much of an NBA fan for a long time just because it's kind of hard to root for such a bad franchise, but it's really nice to see them come back and just finally do what we expect, man. They got these two guys, Booker and Ayton, and we had high hopes, and man, they added one major key piece, and boy did they turn into a badass team. So I'm pretty excited. My dad's like, we're gonna win in 5, and I'm like, dude, you got to give them at least 2 games. They've played pretty damn well, like I said, especially against the Hawks, who were probably one of the hottest teams. So, but it was disappointing to see those guys kind of give up, man. Like I thought they would definitely put a little more effort in, but I think they lost by like 20 points both games. It was pretty bad. It's like, damn, dude, you guys have a chance. That's like playing like New England without Tom Brady back in the day. You're just like, fuck yeah, we could win this game, and then somehow you get your ass kicked 48-7. It's just like, what the fuck? We didn't have the one guy that we didn't want to play in, but yet somehow we get our ass kicked. Oh well. I think the Hawks have some high hopes. It just depends on if they keep Trae Young or not, man. It doesn't seem like a lot of these teams, like, the Pelicans and the Hawks and all these guys don't really keep their players. So I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Trae Young ends up in the Warriors or with the Clippers or some shit one day. I don't know. That'd be pretty crazy. I was surprised Giannis stayed with the Bucks, truthfully. I thought for sure he was gonna bounce. Like I said, go play with the Clippers, go be with the Nets. But it's too bad he's hurt. Because with him, it'd be a totally different story. I think the Suns would have a really, interesting game there. I don't know. It would probably go 7 for sure. And it would definitely not be as easy as I think it might be now. But like I said, it's not easy either way. But we'll see. If our guys play the way they should be, they got in time to rest. Everybody should be semi healthy. And hopefully, the game comes out good. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, Suns in 6, man. I know the thing right now is Suns in 4, but I'm not that guy. The one thing I will say, the NBA Finals, the end of it, all that means is fucking football's almost here. And I am ready for some real football. Last year kind of seemed like bullshit because of COVID. And I'm just ready to see, fans in the stands again. I really think that matters. Like for some stuff, it probably doesn't matter. Like UFC, they could probably deal without having fans. Like the fighters can probably really care. I don't know. It probably is nice to get that pop when you come out when the fans are screaming for you. So I guess even for fighters, it probably really matters. But like football just seemed weird. Like it just didn't seem real. And of course, fucking Tom Brady winning another goddamn championship. That was just disappointing. Oh, what did I do with my fucking drink? There it is. But yeah, I'm super excited for this next NFL year because like the Raiders made some really damn good moves. And we were just a couple of wins away from doing something good last year. So with a little bit of improvement, I think shit's going to be a lot better for us. I could see us, like when I looked at the schedule, I was thinking we'd win 10, maybe 11 games. And of course, that's, basing it off of like the Chargers quarterback. I can't think of his name right now, but, going through like a sophomore slump. So I kind of don't expect him to be as good as he was last year. So I kind of take that into account where we probably get a couple wins there. And, we were one of the only teams to beat KC last year. So we could probably get a win there somewhere. And then, I don't know, Denver's kind of sneaky. Like they could be good. So I expect us at least win one there. And the rest of our schedule is kind of, iffy. We can definitely win some road games. So, like I said, 10 to 11 wins in the playoffs, I'd be super happy. I think it should happen because, like I said, we made some really damn good additions on defense where we really needed it. Like that's been our major downfall is how bad our defense has been. So I'm happy to see, that we actually did some shit. We got like one of the best pass rushers that was available. We got some solid cornerback help. So like I'm looking forward to this year. So I'm glad we didn't get rid of Derek Carr. That's for sure. I know I've probably said it a couple times. Maybe we should move on, but that dude has played fucking amazing the last couple of years. So I am totally glad that we're keeping with him, and I can't wait to see what he does this year. I think Ruggs comes back and has an amazing year. I think he might have 10 plus touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. He's like bulked up pretty good. He looks good. So definitely looking forward to seeing what that dude can do. If he's got that speed and he's got some strength, it'll be interesting. So that's the sports talk of the day. Usually what I've been doing is like I've been getting the news like images and putting it up on the screen. But today I'm just gonna like do it live. So I'm just gonna kick off my camera and then I'm gonna go on here and like pull up the stories that I was wanting to talk about. I know I only saw a couple, but maybe there's been some more in the last half an hour or so. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and kick off my screen. Bam. I'm going to go full screen share. And here we go. And just because I have CNN on here does not mean anything. It's just the fucking people I went to. I guess they're still trying to deal with this condo. They're all worried about the storm coming up, so they're all trying to demolish it real quick. I don't even think they found all the people yet. So it's like, how can you start demolishing if you haven't found all the people? I was trying to find that one. I saw a story where they had a bunch of fireworks that just went off on their own or whatever. Of course, it's different on here than it is on my phone. I guess maybe I should have pulled that up. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I saw some story on here is about it was a fireworks display in Maryland, and it just started exploding all crazy. Like the whole display just went off at once, and it was just everybody's like, "Oh my god!" running away from it. Wish I could pull up that damn video. Then damn, what the hell else was I going to talk about? I guess maybe I should have did what I normally do. Oh, Joey Chestnut. This guy is just a hot dog eating machine. He just keeps winning every year. I remember like growing up, it was always the Asian guy. I can't remember his name, but now it's just been this dude 14 years in a row. It's crazy. It's like, damn, man. I don't know how those dudes put so many damn hot dogs down anyway. It just it seems like a lot. Sorry. I don't know why this page is totally different than what I'm looking at on my phone. It's kind of stupid. You would figure it would be like the same fucking stories here, but it's not. All right, whatever. I swear to God, like it's totally different stories on my phone. Oh well, I'm just gonna kick this off. Sorry about that. I don't know. Like I said, it's totally different shit on my phone. So, hell yeah, dude, burnout. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but some asshole just went around the corner. We get that shit all the time. Like, I swear to God, there was this one dude, and I swear to God, we thought it was an ambulance, but it was just someone going as fast as they could and slamming on the brakes right at the corners. And I swear they did it at least 12 times, just going around the block and then going fast, slamming on the brakes. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's like, really, dude? Like, you really have to do that right now, huh? Motherfuckers. Like, we have like one of the most craziest spots right here because like people just blow right through the stop sign. So I just keep waiting for someone to get smashed one day. Like, I always make sure to like slow down because I know people just run that shit. So even though there's not a stop sign for me, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make sure there's no one there because people are assholes around here. Oh yeah, like I wanted to tell the story a while back. I should have told it while my wife was on here. It was like one of the craziest things we ever seen. I'm gonna fucking light this real quick. So like I was taking my wife to work one day and like we just have to go down this street here. It's like Constitution. I know whatever. Anyway, there's like a Carl's Jr. there at the stoplight. And we're sitting there at the red light and we're looking and there's like 2 cars just like not moving when they should be moving. It's a green light. And at first I don't really like know what's going on. I'm like, oh shit, was there an accident or something? But these cars are in 2 different lanes. Like one's in the right lane, one's in like the left lane, gonna make a left. Then all of a sudden, like this woman and this man come out of nowhere. Like they come walking from Carl's Jr.'s parking lot. It was like, where the fuck did they come from? And they get in the vehicles, not like together. One gets in one vehicle, one gets in the other, and they drive off in separate directions. Like I said, what the fuck? Like, it's a green light. What makes you get out of your vehicle to go over to Carl's Jr. even at a red light? Or what the fuck was going on? Like, I still haven't figured out. Like I said, even if they were in an accident, why did they go in different directions? And they were in different lanes, so it just doesn't make sense. Like, what happened? And like I said, it wasn't like one was helping the other car out, like they were broke down. They came from the parking lot back into the street. Like I said, where traffic is. Like people are waiting on these people because they're blocking traffic, basically. It was just one of the craziest things I ever seen. Me and my wife were like, did that just fucking happen? Like, what was that all about? It was like I just didn't really get it. But yeah, that was one of the craziest things we've seen around here. Still just no clue. But yeah, we get a lot of weird shit around here, that's for sure. Starting to get a lot of bad drivers. I saw this dude the other day almost kill fucking people in an ambulance. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. Well, like an ambulance is coming, right? So you're supposed to slow down and shit, right? So we all pull over. The ambulance goes by, but then all of a sudden this guy like decides he's going to speed the fuck up and for some reason go from the left lane all the way to the right lane where the ambulance is going, and they almost slam into each other. And like you could see the Jeep had to like run over the curb and all kinds of shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck was this guy doing? Like, you're not supposed to be going at all like that when an ambulance is around. But even if there wasn't an ambulance around, why were you driving like that? Like I said, from the left lane all the way to a right lane type shit. And it's like, that's dangerous as fuck, dude. You're just trying to kill some people. And what was funny is like, it seemed like he lived right there because he like pulls over, the ambulance goes by, and then there's like a bunch of cops there and shit. And I'm just like, man, I hope the cops go over there and fucking like give that guy a major ticket or some shit. It's like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing, dude? Like I said, you're gonna kill some people. But yeah, that shit was pretty intense. And that was another day. Like I was getting ready to go get the wife from work. I swear it's always taking her or going to get her. I'm always seeing some gnarly shit around here. It's just Albuquerque drivers, man. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, I guess. I don't know. Not saying I'm a good fucking driver, but people around here, man, I don't know. All right. Well, it's stand-up day, so I'm gonna recommend you guys some comedy here. Put this here. Today I'm gonna recommend Joe List, man. He's another one of these New York guys. Actually, I think he's from Boston, but you know, he's like from New York now. He's like one of the guys from back in the day of YKWd and shit. But he's got that podcast now I talked about with Mark Norman, Tuesdays with Stories. Shit's hilarious. Check them out. Of course, I'm pretty sure it comes out on Tuesdays. But he has a stand-up now. Well, it was 2020, the latest one. But it's I think it's called I Hate Myself. Yeah, it's I Hate Myself. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and play his bit on here. I think it's about airplane movies, if I remember correctly. So I'll put that on there. But check him out. You can find it on Spotify. It's free. So check it out. It's 55 minutes, something like that. And he's a really funny dude. He's got a really weird sense of humor. He's very self-deprecating, I guess that's the word. He's a really funny guy though. He has a couple of stand-up specials, but this is the latest one. I'll go ahead and kick myself off again here so I can go ahead and play his shit. Bam.
I like watching movies on the plane. We all do that, right? I like Delta. I fly Delta. Delta's the best airline. They have the best movies on Delta. I don't know who categorizes the movies at Delta. I don't think they're doing a great job. I was on a flight the other day. I went to the classic section, and The Hangover Part 2 was under classics. I swear to God, it was To Kill a Mockingbird, It's a Wonderful Life, and The Hangover Part 2. Classic. I remember the first time I saw The Hangover Part 2. My grandfather showed it to me. It was on Turner Classic Movies, and we watched it on his black and white TV. Really bonded. That wasn't the most egregious, though. The most ridiculous one, I went to, this is true, you can check my Instagram account. I went to documentary, and the movie A Quiet Place was under documentaries. I don't know if you remember that movie. That was a summer blockbuster horror movie where monsters kill you if you make a sound. Somebody at Delta watched that movie and was like, this is an amazing documentary. Holy shit. How did I not read about this in the papers? I'm glad somebody documented this. I'll tell you what I like to do though. I play a lot of you guys do this. I like to download a movie, bring a laptop on the flight, download a movie, then you can just choose any movie you want. But you gotta use some discretion because everyone around you can see the movie you're watching. So you don't want to get too weird with it. Like one time I brought the movie Casino. You guys all remember that movie? Great movie from the 90s, Scorsese, right? Very violent. If you haven't seen the movie, at one point in the movie, a guy has his head crushed in a vice and his eyeball pops out. I looked over, there was a 7-year-old child just staring at my laptop. He looked horrified. I felt so bad. I was like, you know what? Take an earbud. It'd be better with sound if you could hear it. Then he started crying, and I was like, are you ratting me out right now? Because I'll crush your little head in this laptop computer if I have to. I was on a plane.
All right. I figure that's enough. I don't need to play like several minutes of his shit here. When we get that back down. Let me get back over here. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to figure out this fucking StreamYard shit. But I think I'm doing all right. I think I'll go back to doing what I was doing before, though. I fucking putting the photos and shit up on the screen because it seemed to work a lot better that way. So, plus, I kind of have like, a list of things I'm supposed to talk about in the news. There really wasn't much. Like I said, it was pretty much, I just wanted to show you guys that firework explosion thing. It wasn't even that big, but I just thought it was funny because I think I was talking about like fireworks going off all at once the other day. But yeah, fucking and then just damn, I can't even remember what else there was there though. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I did kind of want to throw in a little bit of a story of some fireworks displays that I got to experience as a kid. It was actually, like I said, it was in Palm Springs when my uncle owned that TV studio. It was when he first opened it up. He had like this like grand opening where they just had like all this alcohol and drinks, and it was like this big old party and shit. And there was like quite a few people there. But me and my buddy go, and I think it was Billy, if I remember correctly, the guy I was talking about that was on acid that time. And we go and we're like super stoned and shit. And like we even like slammed some of the champagne that the people are like giving away and shit. So we're having a pretty good time. So me and him decide to go like, all right, we're gonna go sit as close as we can to this fireworks display. And like, I don't know, we might have been 10 feet away, something like that. And this shit just starts going off. And it's loud as shit. And it's like you could definitely feel it. We're like, damn, we might be a little close. And we're like, we're the only people that are that close for sure. And they're like, this one goes off and it fucking breaks the glasses that we're holding. We're like, oh shit, maybe we're a little too close. So we get up and we start backing up. And then all of a sudden, like, it's a giant fountain of sparks just and like guaranteed pretty much where we were at. The sparks start hitting where we were sitting. We're like, damn, dude, we got lucky as fuck moving away from that shit. But it's like, I can't believe no one said anything like, hey, maybe we should make those kids move away from the fireworks. But yeah, that was a pretty funny fireworks experience that I had. And like there's been tons. When I lived in Kansas, there was many of doing some crazy shit with fireworks. So that might be some other stories for another night. But anyway, I should probably get off here because it's getting pretty close to dark. And like I said, I want to get those videos of the fireworks if I can. So get up on the roof, maybe put a chair there, fucking smoke the rest of this motherfucker, and enjoy some fireworks, I guess. I don't know. Wish the old lady was here, though. Kind of sad about that part. But she gets off here soon. But of course, everything's going to be over. But at least maybe I could have some video for her. Anyway, I hope you guys been enjoying everything. I do appreciate the subscribing. The likes would help too, man. Just fucking hit that little fucking button there with the little thumbs up guy, man. Just give it a little like here and there. I'd appreciate it. And I appreciate the people that have been sharing too, man. So also, like I said, check out lavitas.com, man. Buy a shirt. Help out my niece. Have a pretty cool shirt to come along with it. Like I said, it's free shipping. Why not? Give it a try. They're good quality shirts, and it's pretty quick shipping. I'm pretty sure it's like within 2 weeks. So give it a shot, man. Buy a shirt. I don't know. help me out. Check out the website too, StephenHartmanPodcast.com. I'm going to get the latest episodes uploaded on there. So look forward to that. And like I said, I will probably, when I record these videos of fireworks, I'll probably put it on YouTube. So check that out as well. Still trying to get some interviews done. Oh yeah, I decided to join TikTok. I don't know what the fuck my name is or anything on there, so I can't really promote that right now. And I also joined Reddit. Probably shouldn't join Reddit. I've heard it's a bad place, but I figure that's a good place to get some people. I don't know. I put a thing on there for like asking me questions and shit, and like, you know, if you want to be interviewed or if you want to interview me or whatever the fuck, man, I'm down. So like, hit me up with a comment. Check out the Reddit. I'll try to put all that shit in the description so that way at least that information is there. And I appreciate you guys, man. I know a lot of you have been listening from day one. The few that you have, I appreciate it. And hopefully shit gets better every time. And I will catch you guys on Thursday. All right. Later.